Hey Libra, welcome to your August Love and Relationship reading. Thank you guys so much for checking it out. Quick before we start, I wanted to show you the hard copy of my new journal. So I designed the front and then the back. I channeled a little message about receptivity. So it's about a 5x7. It's a blank journal, so just wide ruled perforated pages that you can tear out. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, if you would like to purchase, the link below to my Etsy shop is there. And yeah, I think they're beautiful and they're so very soft too. Just like to rub them. They're soft and they're really good quality. So anyways, let's get into your love and relationship messages for August. What's coming in for you? What's happening? What advice is there from Spirit? Keep in mind it can be any type of relationship or love. You know, it doesn't have to be just romantic love. So let's see. Although the other signs so far have been romantic love, but doesn't mean yours will be. Okay, so the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. So the Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. It's about moving on. Let me just fix my, sorry, hold on. 1 second. It's like a weird angle. Okay. Finding more peaceful, harmonious thoughts. So it can be about moving on from a situation, but it could also just be about the way that you're thinking about a situation. So choosing to have more peaceful thoughts around something. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is about being in a stalemate or needing to make a decision, deliberately not making a decision. And, you know, both cards so far are swords, which, you know, is air, which is our mind, logic, and you're an air sign, Libra. So you're in your head about something, or you're working on your mental health. That's what I feel it is. You're working on your mental health around something. And more swords. See, the Five of Swords. So you're trying to get from the Five of Swords, right? And deciding, it's almost like you're deciding between the two. It's like you see very clearly how the Five of Swords, which is about mental conflict, can create this like chaos and uncomfortable energy that you don't want in your life and in your body and in your mind. And so it's like we have the Two of Swords in between these two, right? The Six and the Five of Swords. And it's like you're seeing how you need to choose. Like, and I think it's just you're seeing also very clearly how you can choose between the two. You don't have to give in to, but you know, like this is also a very Libra thing, which is seeing both sides of things. So perhaps that's what it's representing as well, is you're seeing it's almost like that is one of your strengths, being able to see both sides of things, weighing options, being the, what's it called? Devil's advocate. But so that's a strength that you have, but it can also be to your detriment sometimes if you're like, you can't make a decision because of it. So the Ace of Cups, which is about a new beginning in love. Perhaps you're not sure about somebody or a new offer of love. This could also be filling your own cup. So it's like, do I choose between other people, pleasing other people, or pleasing myself? Taking care of other people or taking care of myself? So it could be that too. Or you're just not sure maybe about a new beginning that you have in love. Choosing somebody. Yeah, see, we have Two of Swords again, and the Two of Cups have flipped out. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're grappling between leaving a relationship, unfortunately. It seems like, and it's a love really. I mean, it could be a friendship too. Two of Cups doesn't have to be romantic. It can also be about a soulmate friendship or a job that you really love. It could even be that. But lots of twos, you know, we have 2-2 to 22, which is a divine feminine. The 22 is the number of the divine feminine, but you're weighing your options, basically looking at all sides of a relationship and choosing whether to walk away or not. But you're being kind of logical about it, which is what you're good at, right? So using your strength, but making sure you're not just being logical. I feel like also you don't want to be overly logical. You want to have some of your heart in there too, which is why I'm glad that the Cups also came out. So we have the Six of Pentacles. This is balance and reciprocity, needing things to be equal and balanced. And perhaps that's why you're choosing to walk away or thinking about walking away from something. The Two of Coins again. Oh wait, do we have the Two of Coins? My goodness, lots of twos and lots of aces. So we have 2 sixes, 3 twos, and 2 aces. I mean, if you're into numerology, look up these numbers, 2s and 6s. But the 2 of coins is about going back and forth. Again, going back and forth. You're not sure. It's like sometimes whatever this is representing for you, whoever this is, sometimes they are this way and sometimes they're that way, right? So it's like you're like, I can see how sometimes they are the relationship is balanced and then sometimes it's not. So you're kind of like, I don't know what to do. And the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, it's a solid offer. So it's funny because we have the top row so far is all swords, and then the next row is all pentacles. So it is almost like you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I make this something that happens in the physical world? It's like, how can I manifest, or how can I, what you're processing in your head, how can I make it actually happen in the physical world? But it's like, it seems like you do want a new beginning with somebody. Maybe you're not thinking about leaving the relationship, but there's talk of like, we need to leave some parts of this relationship behind. Some parts aren't working. We need to talk about how we can, you know, work through some of the things that have been upsetting us. That kind of, it could be that too. You know, or if you're not in a relationship, it's what do I need to walk away from? Bad habits possibly within myself in order to bring this in for myself. This new, brand new, solid relationship, this holy grail, Ace of Cups relationship, this solid offer, one that's balanced and reciprocal. It's like you're seeing how you have to make decisions between, do I see it, do I choose, if I choose like calmer, more peaceful thoughts, then it's, you know, I can see, excuse me, I can actually see the relationship happening. But if I'm choosing conflicting, chaotic, you know, thoughts, then that's when it's not going to happen, right? So you're just seeing your thought process behind certain things too when it comes to manifesting a relationship that you want. So we have the Hermit, which is going within. It's also Virgo energy, but it's going within, seeking solitude, doing your own reflecting. And the Six of Pentacles again, balance and reciprocity. It's like you see how you need to maintain the balance within yourself. Perhaps you're like, okay, if I'm getting mixed energy from other people, it's because my energy is off within me. And you're going within and you're like, okay, where am I out of balance? Where am I not giving to myself? And you see how that's being reflected in when I need something from somebody, they're not able to give it to me. It's because, okay, well, maybe I'm not prioritizing that for myself and I need to learn how to do it for myself first. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. This is about manifestation, something coming in quickly. It's also about communication. The Arrows of Love, it's known as. Someone communicating something, a message, a passionate message. Perhaps that's what you need to do with somebody or somebody is going to do with you. And I think maybe that's what, instead of the walking away, it feels like, because we have the Eight of Cups now, we have 2 8s out. So instead of the walking away, it's like, well, how can I turn, you know, how do I see, okay, I see the contrast of what I don't want. How do I turn it into what I do want? And then go towards that. It's like manifesting Law of Attraction 101. Okay, so we have very masculine energy out now. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. But it's someone who's a father, who could be like a husband, someone who's a boss, who's in charge. He's respected. He gets things done. But it could also be about control. And then we have the King of Cups. King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Doesn't have to be. But it's someone who feels very deeply, but doesn't necessarily show it on the outside. But it's someone who's emotionally mature and in touch with his emotions. He considers emotions, and he's very emotionally receptive and open, even if he's not always showing that part of himself. And then we have the Prince of Coins, which is the Knight of Coins or Pentacles. This is about slow movement. Being really sure about where you're going before choosing to go in that direction. You know, perhaps it's a little bit of patience is needed for this person, or this is you as well. Ooh, look at that. 3 aces coming out, guys. Like, lots of new beginning energy. And the Ace of Coins again, Ace of Pentacles again, because we had the Ace of Coins already. See, he needs to be sure about where he's going. He needs to be sure, he needs like a plan. He needs to be like, okay, yes, I know that I can be successful here. And perhaps that's, whether that's you or somebody else, That's what's needed, is patience. You know, we can't be making threats of leaving, or we need to leave behind the things within ourselves, and or we need to leave behind the things within ourselves that don't serve in order to get the desired result within somebody else, right? And the Chariot, see, movement forward. Yeah, quick movement forward. Once the offer is made, it's then time to move forward. Advancement, accomplishment. See, the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles energy together is like he really wants to process his emotions and be really sure about where he's going before he takes that step. But then once he chooses the direction and knows where he's going and commits to it, it's solid. It's going. It's not stopping. It's getting to where he wants to be. He's going to be successful. So that's you or another person. And the Nine of Cups, see, wishes being fulfilled. This is a really good omen. It's a beautiful card about everything you desire is going to come true if you listen to the advice that was given in the reading. Okay, give your relationship a chance. See, okay, so it is like a current relationship. You're thinking about leaving, when really it's like you just want to find your power. You want to get your power back through your mind and communication and patience with each other. Work on your partnership. It's not a time to bow out. It's not a time to walk away. And if that's what your pattern is of threatening to leave when things don't go your way, that's something you have to work on for yourself, and vice versa for the other person. It is safe for you to love. And really the reason you do that is because you're afraid. You're afraid that you're not going to get what you want. You're afraid that the other person's going to leave you. Therefore, you threaten to leave the other person, right? That's why we do those things. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all. This is an initiation and a liberation for this, a new phase in your relationship. So don't overlook it. Don't overstep it. Don't walk away from it. You can do this. It won't, it's just some communication, some taking responsibility for some things that are coming up for you, the way you're acting. And, you just want to look at, okay, what am I afraid of here? And be honest with each other about it. This is what I fear. This isn't working for me. How can we work on this together? It's you two against the problem. It's not you two against each other, right? So think of it that way. So anyways, if you'd like your own reading with me, you can click on the link below. And then once you purchase, I will send you an email with my calendar to schedule the day and time. And then the link is there for my journal as well. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers. And thank you guys so much for your subscribes and your likes here. Please comment and let me know how this resonated for you. I love reading your comments and responding to them. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.